So Reggie did a segment a while ago about an incident with you and Mike Tyson. I wanted to see if you would be okay if I called him and connected you two so that he could talk to you about that. Are you cool with that?
Yes,
Okay.
I
All
love
right. Let
that.
me get.
What up, Jay?
Hey, I got Queenie. We're just kind of wrapping up the interview, but I wanted to connect the two of you so that you guys could clear the air in regards to that old segment that was done talking about her and Mike Tyson. So you guys are connected. She can hear you now. So I'll just let you two speak amongst yourselves.
Well, first of all, shout out to Queenie. I appreciate you coming on ball first and giving us this interview. Uh, I, I should have reached out to you earlier because I know always known how to get a hold to you and just apologize to you for putting that story out. And so I want to officially apologize to you publicly since I said it publicly, and just to say that I'm sorry for saying that. And I realized you was young. I was young in the YouTube game. Didn't really understand how things affect people that you say, whether it's true or not. I'm not saying that it is or isn't. I'm just saying it affects people and with their kids or their kids get older and stuff like that. And by no means you were always a lady when you was around Death Row. Did I mean to insinuate or make it seem like you was a sex worker or anything like that? And I know after listening to it again, that's how it came off. And I just wanted to apologize. I love what you've been doing. I love how you responded to me when I said it. You was just like, what is he talking about? Why is he putting this out? Why is he saying something like that? And I just wanted to apologize to you publicly because I said it publicly. And say you, whatever, I know we got some things working, and I'm definitely going to come through with making sure you get your flat that you deserve. I'm already in communications with Molly, and whatever we can do to get to the appropriate people. Because, quite frankly, Shug and Molly aren't the ones to be contacted. It's people over at Universal. And I've been dealing with some situations with them and Candy Brown, who's over there. And you got a lot of money that's owed to you. There's two songs that I know where you are owed money, and whatever, however the game go with Beyonce and Jay-Z, that's really where you really gonna get paid for what they did and how they stole from you. So once again, I just wanted to clear the air, apologize to you, the realest, and I've been talking about you for years, and that nigga love you more than like a sister, and I love him like a little brother, and you know how far our connections go back. You know how you even came around Death Row, and we'll leave that there. And just wanted to say I apologize to you, Queenie, and wish you the best of everything, and keep doing what you're doing, because you were cheated, and you're one of the ones that needs to be taken care of, and you got a lot of money out there that's owed to you. So,
Thank you. Thank you so much, Reggie, for your apology. Um, I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. I've never, I've, I've never told that story, and it hurt me because of how it came across. And I've had a wonderful journey in my life. Thank you. Thank you. I've had a wonderful journey, and I'm not embarrassed of that story you told about me and Mike Tyson. Um, I was just the way that the story was told and the extras that were thrown on it insinuated that I was what the kids call a 304. And that's what hurt me the most, And I appreciate your public apology, um, because it made me feel like, not only had I been shitted on financially, but now years later, things that I did in my youth are being turned against me to make me look some kind of way. And I just didn't know why, why you said those things the way. And like you said, I appreciate your apology because you were young and new to YouTube, and, you couldn't have known how it was going to affect me and my son. So I appreciate your apology a lot. I don't know if you've noticed, but now that story is starting to resurface again, and it could have long-term effects on me and future business and my son. So I appreciate your apology. You are my friend. I said it earlier in the interview. I feel like a lot of things, the bad things that happened at Death Row Records during the 90s, I feel like you and your team of officers, along with, some guys like Heron and Buntry, I feel like you and your team protected me from seeing a lot of things that could have been traumatizing to me because you loved me like that. So that's why I was a little hurt and confused about that story. Not ashamed, because how many women get to say they slept with the heavyweight champ of the world, right? But just kind of how it was told. And I appreciate the help that, the apology and the help that you and the Realists have extended to me. I didn't know if you guys felt that I was worthy of not only just being paid, but being acknowledged of the work that I did at Death Row and how I carried myself and carried the name. And it just feels really good to have been a part of that, and to know, like, you meant a lot to me, Reg, and what you thought of me means a lot. And to know that you did not intentionally mean for it to come across how it did, just warms my heart, really warms my heart. And fighting for me to get my royalties, my acknowledgement, and my plaque is just, I'm overwhelmed with joy. These are tears of joy right now. And I thank you for, I thank you so much. Like, I thank you for even wanting to do this interview and letting the world know who I am and what I've contributed to not just Death Row Records, but to hip hop as a whole. And that's why I chose to do this with you and no other platforms.
Respect, Queenie. We're gonna leave it there. And once again, I honestly didn't know that you weren't getting your royalties as you should. I really thought stuff was getting cleaned up. But now that we know that it's not, I have been in communication with Molly all week, and she has been helping me as well. And she does remember speaking with you. But as you said and she said, hey, I'm not the appropriate person. It's universal. That you need to be talking to, Reggie. And I'll be getting you those numbers. And the plaque thing has already been approved. I told the realist what to do. And so Molly will be approving that for you. So,
okay.
Yeah, shout out.
Thank you. I love you, Reggie.
You too, Queenie.
Right on.